you look on coin market cap, you may notice this. All cryptocurrencies, top 100, and then this DeFi list, a list of decentralized finance cryptocurrencies. Now, what are decentralized finance cryptocurrencies? Well, DeFi means decentralized finance. So these are cryptocurrencies that replace the financial functions carried out by banks and other institutions using smart contract facilities. So instead of going for a loan through a bank where the bank does an assessment and looks at your income and all of that, and then they lend you the money, then you pay them back, what you do is you place collateral with a DeFi company, like Aave Lend token. You can put BTC or ETH or whatever, you commit to it, and then you get a loan based on that. And then people that deposit their cryptocurrencies in that application, they earn interest for the ones that they deposit. So you got borrowers and you got lenders, everybody receiving interest rates, and it's all done via smart contract. That's essentially what a DeFi application is. But there are other financial applications, and DeFi is all the rage. You know, Chainlink, Maker, Aave, Ampleforth, DAI, Synthetics Network, Compound, Kyber Network, OX, Augur, Wrapped Bitcoin, Bancor. Remember that, I'm going to be mentioning that a little bit later on, and so on. Reserve rights, and there's 60 Decentra, but that's not all of them. There are other DeFi cryptocurrencies that haven't yet made this list, that are so under the radar. And I'm going to be talking about one that I've been covering for 2 years now. And not only is it DeFi, well, it's more than DeFi, but I'm just going to focus on the decentralized financial element of it. Now, if you want to know what that is, continue watching this video. Also, please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT. Join my Telegram group. And if you're watching this on YouTube, come over to BitTube, because you're probably watching it a couple of days late, because I post on BitTube first because of YouTube shadow banning.
If you're working remotely, don't forget to connect to a VPN. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
All right, this is the daily chart for that coin on Coin Paprika, and it first listed early 2019 on Coin Paprika, although I've been covering it since June 2018. And it went to an all-time high of about 38 cents briefly in June 2019. Come down, come down, come down. But lately it's been in this upward trend since really about the middle of March 2020 from a low of 2 cents. And it's now bouncing up and down off this upward trend line. And here's a resistance line, and I think it's looking to break out. Now, why would I say that? Well, this coin is completely amazing. And why is it amazing? Well, I'll tell you in a moment. And which coin is it? It is VerisCoin. VerisCoin.io, ticker symbol VRSC. One of the things I do is I stake this on my CPU. I have a spare computer. I keep the wallet open, and I'm getting about 24 VRSC every day or every other day. Now, I'm going to give you a very brief overview about VerisCoin, and then I'm going to talk about a particular decentralized finance application that this coin has. So it's DeFi and a whole lot more, and it's DeFi that it has is a whole lot more. This really, really is decentralized banking, almost decentralized central banking on the blockchain. So it's first mined May 21st, 2018. I discovered it in June 2018. It came out of the Komodo ecosystem. And here are some points about it. Fair launch, no ICO, no pre-mine, no founder and developer fees. It is a community project. There's no organization behind it, no company owning it. The hashing algorithm was developed to lower mining barriers for everyone and create a naturally decentralized network. And because it can be mined on a CPU as fast as it can as a GPU, that supports decentralization. It's ASIC resistant, and FPGA miners, they don't have any advantage to mine this either over a CPU. It uses Veris's proof of power, which is 50% proof of stake and 50% proof of work, a provable hybrid solution to 51% hash attacks. Impossible to do a 51% hash attack on this. Veris ID, arguably the most advanced self-sovereign decentralized identities. They are revocable and recoverable identities on the blockchain, packed with features and capabilities for everyone to use. So instead of using an address, like a long address or whatever, I can have, and I do have, @CryptoRich, and that's my address for my Veris. So you could send me Veris there. But there's more to it, because if I lose that, there's also a recoverable identity, there's also a revocable identity, so that I can keep my crypto safe. The wallet that they have, by the way, is so advanced that Komodo have actually retired the Agama wallet and now recommend everybody use the Veriscoin wallet as one of the wallets for Komodo ecosystem assets. Public blockchains as a service, launch your own blockchain with customizable specifications while using Verus infrastructure for security and continuity. PBaaS provides a roadmap for practically unlimited scalability. Multi-reserve currencies. We're going to be talking about this is where the DeFi application comes in. Just one part of the Verus token currency functionality. Multi-reserve currencies are the foundation for a user-centric DeFi. Value for miners and stakers. Verus architecture provides rewards to miners and stakers, an entire economy that leads to a robust, strong, and permanent infrastructure. Now, this is a really great article by Mesa, who's one of the Veriscoin community on Discord. Go join them there. You may find him on Telegram. It's a small Telegram group. They focused on Discord first. And this article goes into some depth about all the capabilities of Veriscoin. Gives a really, really great overview, but I'm just going to focus on the DeFi aspects. Multi-reserve currencies, DeFi Reimagined. Verus is currently in testnet with its system of currencies and tokens, which can be optionally backed by reserves. There are many other options for currency token creation that we will cover in future articles. Here we're going to focus on multi-reserve currencies, which we believe offers a new reimagined paradigm for the world of decentralized finance. Specifically, these multi-reserve currencies allow the creation of liquidity pools like Uniswap, Bancor, or Balancer with a better cost and risk structure for providers than that witnessed in Ethereum-based systems, where providers must deal with high gas costs and risks of faulty smart contracts. Doesn't happen with Veriscoin. Liquidity providers can also benefit from volatility within a pool, as the Verus system dynamically requires additional fees from conversions when the conversion ratios are volatile in order to offset impermanent loss. So it has this mechanism that keeps everything stable, takes it back to an equilibrium when it gets too volatile. The users also benefit since the Verus system does away with front-running latency wars and gas price wars. Verus is an UTXO-based blockchain with smart transaction capabilities, allowing for the parallel processing solving of all DeFi transactions submitted in a block. This offers significant advantages to the Ethereum virtual machine, which is perfectly designed to perpetuate races and zero-sum games, where the most savvy, well-financed players gain all the advantage against the everyday user. Verus has none of Ethereum's downsides for users, like high gas fees and front-running. There is no front-running possible, and there's no high gas fees possible with Verus. All users interact with the system knowing that they will get the fair price for their transaction, the exact same price for all buys and sells submitted by all users within that block. Multi-reserve currencies are 100% backed by the currencies they contain in their liquidity pool. If they contain two currencies, the value is distributed 50-50. If 3, 33, 33, 33, and so on. Regardless of their price movement, this percentage always stays the same. A primary use case for the multi-reserve currencies is the conversion from one currency to another without the need of any counterparty. This is very clever. Since there's always liquidity inside a multi-reserve currency, anyone can convert at any time. For example, a person has ETH and wants to convert it to VRSC. He converts first to the multi-reserve currency, ETH star VRC with ETH, which is one transaction, and now he can convert the ETH star VRC to VRC, another transaction. Of course, in order for this to operate, ETH will need to be represented on the Verus blockchain. This will be handled by Verus's decentralized bridging capabilities and will be discussed in a future article. Just sounds completely incredible because it's not just with ETH. So with Verus, you can create your own reserve, you can create your own currencies. So it's really great for crowdfunding or for ICOs. You can do them on the Verus blockchain, don't have to worry about high gas fees. And also you can convert from the currencies that people pay in, ETH, Bitcoin, or whatever, to Veriscoin. There is a base fee for conversions of 0.025%, 100% of which goes to miners and stakers. Now that is a very, very low conversion fee. And all of that going to the miners and the stakers. Remember, this is CPU mineable and this is CPU stakeable. So the fees are shared out across the network. There's also an additional implied volatility fee, which will be charged variably on imbalanced blocks of transactions, making blocks that change the price of a currency significantly pay more of an implied volatility fee and ensuring that relatively volatile currency baskets offset any potential impermanent loss to liquidity providers' risk with earnings from implied volatility fees. Now, what I understand from that is that anybody who makes it way too volatile gets penalized because they have to pay much, much higher fees. So the tendency is towards stability and equilibrium. At the same time, currency baskets that are less volatile will typically have lower implied volatility fees and lower earnings for liquidity providers to offset a lower risk of impermanent loss. So you have self-rebalancing portfolios where investors use the multi-reserve currencies as a self-rebalancing investment that automatically adjusts in every block to retain a 50-50% interest in the underlying cryptos, regardless of their price movement. You can convert to or from, and here they're using ETH as an example, and VERS and BRSC into this decentralized liquidity pool, and they're 100% backed by the cryptocurrency they contain. Use them as self-rebalancing portfolios or to convert from one currency to another. No front running. All transactions in a block are sold at the same price, and no faulty smart contracts, no risk of contracts getting drained or liquidated. So this is the decentralized finance aspect of this, and Veriscoin hasn't even made that list yet. When it does enter that list and they start rolling out their marketing and people start discovering this, and as more people move into the cryptocurrency space, I think this project could do very, very well indeed. And check this out. Value for miners and stakers. Economy of the Verus protocol. Verus is an open, borderless, and decentralized blockchain project. It's important to create value for the people who maintain the network. So that could be the miners and the stakers. So that could be you with your 10 Verus in your wallet, or somebody else with 100,000 Verus in their wallet, or running a GPU miner. Well, there isn't pretty much advantage to that. Might as well do it in your CPU. No value whatsoever goes to the Veriscoin Foundation, either through founder fees or developer fees. All the fees are 100% recycled through mining and staking to create the groundwork for a thriving economy. So it's distributed to all the stakers and the miners throughout the network. So you get rewarded for taking part in the Verus network. If a miner or staker on the Verus blockchain wins the competition to generate a new block, this is what's included. A block reward of 24 VRSC. Halving takes place at block 1.278 million. With another halving every 1.05 million blocks, plus 20, 40, 60, 80, or 100 VRSC that is paid to the miner or staker is dependent upon referrals whenever a Verus ID gets created, and a conversion fee of 0.025%. This is the cost of converting to and from reserve currencies, paid in the currencies of the conversions, and a transaction fee of 0.001 VRSC for every transaction happening on the chain. So if you're a miner or a staker of Veriscoin, if you hold Veriscoin in your Veriscoin wallet and you're staking it, you'll get a share of these fees. And as the network grows and grows and grows and grows, and people discover more and more functions and applications that Veriscoin has, then potentially staking VRSC, mining VRSC will become more lucrative. Now, this article asked at the beginning, is Verus poised to challenge Ethereum? In the summary, to answer the original question, is Verus poised to challenge Ethereum? Well, if you consider all the technological advancements Verus is making, like the use of smart transactions for a robust DeFi, scalability through PBaaS chain creation, the decentralized identity system that ties it all together, and a thriving economy for miners and stakers, then yes, Verus can challenge Ethereum. What do you think? Can Verus challenge Ethereum? Are they just saying that for publicity? It certainly does have a lot of advantages over Ethereum. Let me know what you think in the comment below. Do you hold Verus? Go join the Discord group, go join the Telegram group, do your own research, check it all out. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.